Ciao ragazzi, benvenuti nel mio podcast Vive Bene e Yoga, Live Well and Yoga. Sono el tua host, Christine. Non parlo fluentemente, ma ora parlo un po' di italiano, solo un po'. Sto imparando italiano guardando i video di YouTube e la traduzione di Google. Finora posso porre domande di base come ti chiami, come stai, dove abiti, dove il bagno, quanti anni hai, vuoi prendere un caffè? Hey guys, and welcome to Live Well and Yoga. I am your host, Christine. So I've been learning how to speak Italian, and I've been learning through watching YouTube videos, and also Google Translation has been so beneficial. And so far, I've learned to ask just basic questions like, how are you? Where are you from? What is your name? Where's the bathroom? And want to get coffee? It's been interesting, and it's been such a wild experience just learning, but I'm slowly just picking up the language. I took an Italian course, an Italian speaking course, which was in an in-person class, and then because of COVID, it went to Zoom, and I didn't continue with the classes, but just throughout the years, I've been listening to Italian YouTube videos, and recently listening to Italian podcasts just to learn the enunciations and I would love to learn how to speak, of course, fluently, but for now, maybe even just conversationally. And, people have asked, why would you want to learn Italian? And it's really just a coincidence, but when Kobe Bryant passed, I'm a huge Lakers fan. And when he passed, I was so devastated. And I thought, okay, what can I do in honor of Kobe Bryant? And I was like, okay, well, he speaks Italian. Maybe I could learn Italian. And so in January of 2020, I took that Italian class. And it's just ironic and crazy to think that today is actually, I'm recording this on his anniversary of his passing. So it's crazy to think that I wanted to learn Italian in honor of Kobe, and I'm able to, even if it's just a little bit, to share what I've learned so far, even if it's just that tiny bit. It's beautiful in a way, but it's just a real big coincidence that I'm able to share that, and it's his anniversary. But R.I.P. Kobe, and we're always thinking about you. So this video isn't about my journey on how to speak Italian, but what I've learned from this experience is that when you put your mind to something, you truly can accomplish it. And it's January, we're setting goals, and maybe you've created your vision board for the year. And if you haven't, it's just a great and creative way to set your goals for the year, even if they were goals from last year, and they may even be goals that may continue on to 2026. It's just creative, and it gives you something to look forward to. Maybe get together with a girlfriend or a few friends, or even if it's a solo night, it's just something fun to do, but also it's setting your goals for the year. And I look at a vision board of, yes, these are things I want to accomplish, but this is an I am board. It's a board that embodies everything that you are capable of doing. You wouldn't put something on a vision board that you didn't want to accomplish. So these images and pictures that you're posting onto this board is already within you, and it's either learning a new skill, it's maybe removing a layer of fear in order to get to that goal. But these visions and these images are already within you, and I just see it as a I am board. And when you think of it that way, it's you already are these things. We have blocks that prevent us from achieving these goals. It could be fear, it could be judgment, maybe just procrastination. But setting aside time, maybe an hour a day to maybe enhance a skill in order to reach that goal, is maybe that's just what you need. Setting priorities, maybe setting boundaries, and really tapping into that side of you. Maybe you put something on pause, or You just haven't gotten to it yet. But this is already a part of you. So I am here. I am cheering you on. And it's all about recognizing your strengths and your abilities. You may not even know the abilities you have. Other people can point it out saying, you are so good at da 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 da. And maybe you've brushed it off in the past. But if multiple people have complimented an ability that you don't find as an ability, maybe that's something to look into or tap into. But there's different parts. Everybody has their own skills, their own abilities. Being recognizing what those are, learning about your strengths, and through all of this, you learn so much about yourself. And in the process is where you become this version of yourself who is already there. It's just tapping into those parts and teaching our minds, our brain to learn and to strengthen those pathways in order to achieve those goals. It's maybe through trial and error, seeing what aligns with you, what's speaks to you, whether it could be maybe one of your goals is fitness and you've been doing CrossFit and it just seems a little bit too aggressive. Maybe CrossFit isn't your jam. It's not my jam. Even though I've tried it, trial and error. Maybe try yoga class, Pilates, bar, hot yoga. For those girlies who do bar, I give hands down because that's too intense for me. I mean, if a girlfriend were to say, hey, let's do this for my birthday, of course I'd go, but bar is a hard no for me. I'm going to stick to yoga and now Pilates, of course. But, through trial and error, you get to know yourself. You get to know what is functional for you and your lifestyle, maybe even take note of what your fitness goals are and what works for your body. I used to jog and then I ended up getting sciatica amongst other, I was just kind of going hardcore. I hurt my back and now I don't run anymore, but I continue with long walks and low impact exercises like yoga and Pilates. But yeah, through trial and error, recognizing your strengths. And also if there is a skill that you're already doing, you may not even recognize that you're skilled at it. If you're doing something and you're working on it for hours on end and not even recognizing how much time has passed, then that is a skill. And that's something that should be recognized because, that's one of your talents. And perhaps you feel you're just content. You can always take a class to elevate that skill. There's continuing education classes, maybe attend a webinar, or maybe reach out to someone else in the industry to see what works for them, and maybe you can just feed off each other. And learning a new skill isn't easy. It's, in a way, you're reprogramming your brain to learn a new skill. Maybe it's something you took a pause on before and you're revisiting a talent or skill that you really want to hone in on this year, or perhaps it's a new skill that you really want to tackle on this year. And you guys, I know that New Year's resolutions are hard to keep, but if you've taken a pause on it, just know that if it is a new skill that you're learning or new, fitness program that you're learning, it's going to take your mind and body to adjust to the new skills. You're creating new pathways in your brain. This is neuroplasticity. You're creating new pathways in your brain in order to accomplish that skill. And as you continue with consistency and repetition, these neuropathways strengthen. So, you have to give yourself time, give yourself grace. It's only, a few weeks into the new year. If you've taken a pause, jump back on it, get back into the gym or whatever goal it is you have. It's going to seem difficult and it's going to seem frustrating, but that's the part where you grow. And that's the part where, you learn patience, you gain strength, and you gain resilience. You're putting yourself up to the challenge, and that's where you become stronger. And as you continue on with this new skill or whatever it is, you're strengthening those neuropathways in your mind in order to accomplish this goal. And another thing is too, it's like once you reach a certain milestone in your resolution or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, it may feel easy, and the task didn't become easier. You just got stronger, my friend. Like, you are strengthening your mind, your body, your soul in order to accomplish this goal. So keep on going. If you haven't started yet, don't think about the outcome, because whether it's weight loss, whether it's eating healthy, or, tacking on a new skill like learning a new language, it isn't going to happen overnight. It may take 6 months, it may take a year, it may even take until next year. But once you keep going and with repetition and consistency, you're going to find your way, you're going to find your path. And I get it, you guys. Keeping up with New Year's resolutions isn't easy. Not even just New Year's resolutions, but goals for yourself. It takes dedication and consistency. But you guys, you already have the drive, you have the will, you have the want. It's just up to you now to stay focused and stay consistent, because it can happen for you. And just a reminder to yourself that giving back, that self-love, is so important. When you think about giving back to yourself, you become stronger within so that you can give back to others, rather than, being busy all day with doing things for others or running errands all day. That doesn't give you back any kind of energy. If anything, it depletes you of energy. And there's so much external noise too that maybe blocks us from achieving our goals, whether it's internal or external. Of course, we can talk ourselves out of achieving our goals. Maybe we can tell ourselves, without even knowing we're telling ourselves, that we're not deserving of this. We're not deserving to feel this way. We could tell ourselves, I'm just going to put this to the side for now because I want to focus on something else. But you truly know what you deserve. And there could be fear of the unknown, not knowing who you'll become at the end of this journey. But that's the beautiful part of it, because you gradually get there. And this person is already you. You are already this person. It's just unpeeling those heavy layers of anxiety, fear, and judgment to become who you already are. And I get that you could be in a place of content and you're in this cozy little bubble, and not knowing who you'll become after this could be a scary thing, because we already know we're safe and sound in this bubble. Even if it doesn't feel good, we know we'll still survive in this place of content. But once you hone in on those skills, and you'll find a better version of yourself as you progress and with repetition, because it's already in you. And this just goes back to your vision board. It's a vision of images of things that you want in your life, but it's an I am board. These things already exist. These goals are already within you. It's breaking away from the external noise, the distractions, the fear, and the judgment, in order to bring out those parts of you which are already embedded within you. So it's an I am board, it's a me board. These are the things that I'm capable of doing, and eventually I'm going to do it. And just having it on a vision board, these are your goals, these are your dreams, these are things you're manifesting into your life. And it's all about action steps, and it's just believing that you can do it without fear, without judgment. And with me and learning Italian, I didn't ask people, should I go and learn Italian? It was like, okay, let's do this. Let's just learn Italian. And over the past few years, I've been watching Italian YouTube videos, and most recently been listening to Italian podcasts. I thought this is the year I'm going to learn Italian and hopefully be able to speak Italian conversationally. I would love to visit Italy. First of all, if you do speak Italian, please give me some tips on ways to learn Italian. And also, if I botched anything at the beginning of this video, please let me know. I would love to speak the language as beautifully as Italians do. I'm trying to learn enunciations, the vocabulary, just ways. I don't know if it gets any easier, but if there's any tips to learn Italian, please let me know in the comments below. And if there are places I should visit first, also let me know in the comments below, whether you are Italian or not, or have been to Italy. Let me know restaurants and things to see, all that good stuff. And that's all I have, you guys. Until then, vivi bene yoga. Ciao.